guys, so this is the second part of my recovery vlog. Yeah, the last part was really long and really controversial. So if you have a problem with it, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna apologize. It's my vlog. But anyway, this is the second part of the recovery vlog where I will be talking about a new obsession I've been having and what else happened at my psychiatry appointment. So first, I'm going to talk about the new obsession. Basically, for a long time, I have not liked people touching my face, and I have not, especially with their hands. Because hands are so oily that when they touch the face, it just grosses me out. Like the feeling of it just grosses me out. Because it makes my face feel oily. But it was never really OCD. It was just kind of like a preference. But also, I would always like wipe off my dog's kisses when he would lick me on my face, and especially on my mouth. Not really my face, but my mouth. This is because parasites can often be spread, I've read, from dogs kissing your mouth. Because, you know, they say a dog's tongue is cleaner than a human's, but I think we all know, maybe we don't all know, but dogs kind of eat a lot of different things that are not exactly edible, like cat poop, bunny poop, deer poop, all different kinds of poop. They drink from the toilet, they eat cat food, they eat dog food, which is okay. But then they also eat like all these other crazy things. Who even knows what they eat half the time? They'll just like go into the ground and start munching on something. So anyway, when my dog kisses me, it grosses me out, especially on the lips. And then, that used to be just on the lips. Now it's everywhere on the face. And whenever my dog would kiss me on the face, I'd have to wipe it off. And this is like the new ritual that came along with the obsession. I'd have to wipe it off, and then I'd have to wipe it off again, but on a different part of my hand that didn't touch it already. I'd have to wipe it off again, and again, and like again, and then onto my arm if I ran out of space on my hand. And it kind of got into a big thing like that. I really knew I needed help for this the other day when my mom's friend was over, and she had been crying a lot. So she came into my room, and she's really kind of in your face. She's very energetic, which is okay. It's okay. Like, people have different personalities. That's fine. But then that day she had been crying a lot. So she came into my room, and then she started talking to me, and she kept spitting on my face. And another thing I don't like is getting spit on my face from like kisses. But this is different. So she was actually like spitting on my face, and then I think she did kiss me too. And then she spat on me, and a piece of like food flew out of her mouth and landed on my shirt. And then when she left, I had been feeling so bad about like the saliva thing lately, like that I was almost on the verge of tears because I was like, what do I do? First, obviously, I wiped it off my face. I did everything off my face, but then like with my shirt, I was so disgusted. And I'd only been wearing that shirt for like a little while because I had just gotten dressed to go to school, but I had to take it off and put it in the laundry and put on a new shirt. Actually, I actually had to change my whole outfit because some stuff didn't match, so I was like, I gotta change that. Just girly things there, though. So that's a new ritual and obsession, because I don't like when people kiss me on the face either. Like, I don't like when people touch my face or kiss me on the face, because I always wipe it off, but when they're not looking, so I don't like upset them. But it's gotten to the point where I have to keep wiping it off, so it's really it's gotten into an OCD ritual. So yeah, that's the new ritual I've been having. I told my psychologist about it. We talked about it, and we kind of decided on an exposure I'm going to start doing where people just like very, very lightly, like hardly even touch my face and kiss my face. And then I'm just going to leave it there, and then they'll kiss me like harder and harder, and then like they'll get closer and closer to my lips as well, so that way, you know, I can practice being exposed to that. And also after that, I'm going to start doing exposures with my dog, kissing me on the face and then on the lips. Also about exposures, I haven't done exposures this week. It's since the first day of the week, but I've been really busy lately. That's why I'm filming this now when I'm tired and it's nighttime. I don't have good lighting because I gotta get a video done now so I can get it out on time for next week. At that psychiatry appointment 2 weeks ago that I talked about in my last recovery vlog, I I went down on my medications against my doctor's wishes. They did not want me to go down on my medications because they thought I was having more symptoms, but really I was only having a new symptom that was really getting in the way of exposures. But I felt like it wouldn't really affect it much if I went down on the medications, so I decided I would just go down on the medications. They were like, well, okay, I guess we'll just go along with that. And then they just let me do what I want, basically. And yeah, so I'm down on the medications a little more. And these are the antipsychotics, because I'm on 2 medications right now, an antidepressant and an antipsychotic, which is very common in treating OCD. So I talked about more in the last video about how I want to get off my medications and why, so I won't talk about that much here. I also talked about in my last video about my experience with starting to get tics, so if you want to watch that, I will put a link in the end of the video. One last thing that happened at the psychiatry appointment I want to talk to you guys about, which kind of ties into my last video, but I didn't have time to like talk about it there, was that, well, ever since going on antipsychotics, I've had tremors, and I told my psychiatrist about these tremors at the last appointment because we were bringing up, we talked about tics, so I wanted to talk about tremors as well. And he basically did this test with me where he had me hold out my arm, and then I traced his finger with my finger in the air. He was just basically like, looks good to me. So I'm just like, hey, glad it looks good to you, but I have these tremors that kind of are hard to deal with, kind of annoying. And that goes into why I don't like conventional doctors, but that I talked about in the last video. That's basically it, I think. I just want to tell you about the new ritual and about the medications. Yeah, that's my recovery vlog part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for being so tired and not very energetic, but you know, I love you guys and I just want to get a video out, and this is the only video I really felt like making because I have a lot of videos planned actually. I have 2 scripts ready to go. So yeah, I have a lot planned for this channel, and I hope you guys stick around, and I hope these recovery vlogs didn't bore you too much because it's just talking about my life, but this is more for me than for you because I like to keep track of my recovery and see how I'm doing. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!